Dear Cambridge, it's been 6 months since I got here. You've changed a lot, and luckily, it's in a positive way. When I first came, you got me shaking like crazy because of your coldness. 1 degree, gosh, coming from a tropical climate country, I felt shocked. How can you be this cold? The next morning, I put on layers of clothes and got outside trying to see you more clearly under sunlight. But it failed. You cried a lot that day. Luckily, I was told to always have an umbrella, a hat, and a sweater in my backpack to handle your unpredictable mood, which is so true now since I got to know you. But also in the rain that morning, I could hear you, I could smell you, and I could feel you, Cambridge. You're quiet, you're fresh, musky, and on some busy streets that I walked past, the smell of a freshly baked batch of cookies or the smell of coffee kept my head turning. I could not help but crack a broad smile of happiness, excitement, and gratitude on my face. Your February came without me knowing, as I was dragged into deadlines and a new job. I tried to avoid you actually, especially from 3 p.m. to 10 a.m. since you were all grumpy and dark and sad. Some days, after you were all bright and full of sunlight, you comforted me with a romantic and incredible gift. I haven't got a chance to thank you for that until this letter. So, thank you, Cambridge, or should I say, cheers! I guess I couldn't hide my feelings for a present so well as you started to indulge me with more in March. This time, flowers. They were gorgeous. You kept hiding them in different corners, and I remember riding my bike around to find them. People don't know about our little game. I finally got to do punting, one of the things that you are so famous for. Along the river camp, I got to admire your beauty. The punter told me so many things about the colleges and buildings that have been here for ages. I couldn't remember a thing now, as I didn't really pay attention to those details. I tried to capture as much as I can with my little phone to show my parents, but definitely no lens can beat our eyes. I'm thankful for being here once in my entire life to see this with my naked eyes. You again, Cambridge, make me fall in love with you and have my eyes roll again when you shared snow for 15 minutes straight in the afternoon of April. That was the first time ever I had seen snow. May is summer in Vietnam, my country. But people had to keep reminding me that May is just spring in the UK. Around this time of the year, students in Vietnam had finished their final exams and probably working on their summer vacation plan, which is quite similar to students here. I submitted my assignments and felt a bit empty. Flowers were everywhere now, while the heat was nowhere to be found. But I really liked you in May, Cambridge. Somehow I felt like you took off your grey jacket, showing your colorful summer t-shirt, like we all do, trying to convince ourselves that summer is here already, even though it is still a bit chilly outside. I cycled to Grantchester Meadows for the first time in June, and I found another tranquil bit of you, Cambridge. I stayed there till late in the evening, as I lost track of time. I didn't realize it was 8 in the evening since you looked really bright and lively. I lay down on the grass, gazing up at the open sky, and for a moment, all my worries and stress melted away. My June and July were packed with trips, sometimes for 1 day, sometimes for a week. I had so much fun there, but amidst the adventures, I did miss you a lot. The streets become livelier with students celebrating the end of their academic years, especially when July approached. The summer heat finally embraced you fully, and the days become longer, offering more opportunities to explore you. I spent lazy afternoons by the river or on the bench in the city center, watching the punts glide gracefully through the water and people performing all sorts of arts. I would miss these afternoons when winter approaches. It would be my first winter with you, Cambridge, but before that, I'm even more curious about you during autumn. Just as you have revealed different facets of yourself with each passing month, I look forward to discovering the enchanting charm with that autumn will bring to our journey together. So, as the pages of time continue to turn, I'm excited for what comes next in our journey, new experiences, new adventures, and sights that only you can offer. So, Cambridge, I will write you another letter soon. Maya.